what's this nuance that I'm missing as a woman when niggas decided that they wanted to be baddies and they decided that they didn't want to pursue women and they decided that I am a prize too. I just want to know what that shift was, when it happened.
You know what it was? I'll tell you.
What?
It was when women started becoming whores.
They were always whore.
No.
Women knew how to whore appropriately. There's an appropriate way to whore.
And now they're whoring in what way?
Loudly.
And why would a man want to approach a whore loudly?
Welcome to the Let's Argue podcast, the only interactive podcast that focuses on love, sex, relationships, and the arguments that we have between them. I am Philly Angus, and on tonight's argument, we have an amazing set of questions and an even better panel to dissect them. So without further ado, this is the Let's Argue podcast. Celebrity life coach, author, and producer, Coach Nicole Austin. Fashion stylist and children's book author, China Atkins. Self-awareness coach and college professor, Sam Arsenio Lee.
Nigga, I don't finish college. Look at each other. I teach at a real estate investment school.
Them niggas ain't paying?
Yeah, but it's college. All right. Yeah. Okay.
And last but sure not least, social media influencer and author, Shamar Elion. All right, so here are the rules. A series of questions will be asked, and after hearing each question, we will then decide on whether we agree or disagree by raising the appropriate signs. Now, based on your answers, you'll then get the opportunity to defend your stance on each question, and with that, the argument will begin. As always, let's remember to keep things respectful, and with that being said, let's argue. All right, so we're gonna start off the questions with something light, okay? By a show of signs, should women pursue men?
I wish I could hit people in the head with it. No.
Oh, y'all saying no?
Love yourself.
Wow.
So this is crazy. This is so women, are opposed to pursuing men, it appears, in this particular dynamic.
It goes against the weight of the world. Like
What?
Yes, it goes.
He who findeth a wife, he who findeth.
Yeah, he can find her, but she can still say, hey, what's up? I'm free and available and open.
Okay, what's pursue?
Pursue like going.
Doing
Hey,
the footwork?
yeah. What? I'm not even saying both. Like I'm not doing anything that is going to require me to. But I don't want to misconstrue about having a green side. I'm not going to do anything that is going to require or even have a man thinking, she came and talked to me. Because it goes against nature.
Right.
To me, that's just
Whose nature?
the nature of of animals. It goes against animal nature, period. I'm not saying that as a woman I can't make a gesture.
Yeah.
Like, smile.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I smile like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? I'm not saying I can't do that. But as far as, hey, are you free Saturday night? That will never happen. I'll walk on nails first. Seriously, it's never gonna happen.
I tried it.
How'd that go?
I was but a young lad. But no, I tried it and it was terrible. But I mean, it wasn't terrible at first. But when the relationship was over, because he was like a whore, he had herpes. There was a lot going on in that situation.
What?
Yeah, because that's what happens when you go out there sniffing around looking for men. But after the relationship was done, I had a conversation with him.
Wait, let's go back a second. You said he had herpes?
He had herpes.
Oh man.
I know, because the girl that he gave it to, she inboxed me and was like, hey, because, we got it together or whatever. And, but with the whole situation, when it was all said and done, because I like to learn. So I asked him, like, aside from all of that, why, did it not work out? And he just told me that when a man, basically he said that a man needs to approach you. And when a man doesn't approach you, it's for a reason. Whether he's taken, not interested, whatever the case may be, it's some reason he's not approaching you. And when you do the work and approach him, now he has the upper hand and you know you like him, so you're just your target.
What's the problem with liking him? I mean,
It's nothing wrong with liking it, but
That doesn't mean he
again,
doesn't
if
like
he
you back.
wants
You
you,
just said that.
if he wants you, he'll come get you. If he doesn't, he's either in a relationship, just not interested.
She about to
Because
use
when a
sassy.
man,
Sassy's coming.
because when a man wants
Sassy's on the
something,
way.
he's gonna get it. It ain't. I don't. Well, there are, but see, the men that are too insecure to speak to you, those are gonna be the ones that wait for women to come talk to them.
Yeah.
And then that's gonna be a whole other thing.
I disagree.
Right.
Well, what do you think, Shamar?
I disagree wholeheartedly. I think there are billions of reasons why a man wouldn't approach a woman first. I feel like you gotta think of it like we are the hunters. We are. This is this is more. This is what we do. But think about a man doing that so often. Like I see we out and I see you, but you looking good. I'm looking good, and I'm looking, and I kind of want some kind of
Sign.
some kind of sign.
Choose a signal.
Yeah. But it's not that I'm scared or nervous or whatever, don't want to come over to you, but I do this all the time. So I don't know if you're having a bad day. I don't know if you're on your period. I don't know if you got a man. I don't know if you're busy. I don't know if you're on your break. I don't know. There's so many reasons why I can talk myself out of it and just be like, nah, fuck it. Now, if you just like, if you read the sign and be like, maybe I would just go say how to know. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
That is pursuing.
I love.
So, what do you consider pursuing?
Pursuing is someone that's actually the person that's going after the engagement with the other party, right?
Well,
So-
I want him to pull his
See,
skirt down
okay,
and come
the-
talk to me. It don't matter if
the
I
thing is-
look whatever.
I'm not saying that that's who you have to be. You don't have to be the person that pursues. But I'm saying in any given time, there could be moments where you could see somebody you're interested in and just say hi.
But that's like expressing interest, though. I think there's a difference. Yeah, that's cool. I think as a man, I get it. Y'all are the ones that typically do have to hunt. You have to go after the thing that you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all good for, I see you see me, I see you seeing me, and I'm like, I'm gonna give you a little wink.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you a little smile. I'm gonna wave. I can give you an indicator, but what I'm not gonna do is walk my ass over to you and say, "Hey, what is your name? How are you today?"
I think that's the difference.
Yeah, like
And what
I'm
we're
not gonna
saying,
do that.
because if I see a man and he looks nice, I'll roll up on a man and say, "You are a handsome man." You know what I'm saying? But for me personally, it doesn't have any intentionality behind it. You know what I'm saying? I just think you're a handsome man or you smell good or whatever the case may be. Once we start getting into pursuing like that
could be enough. You are a handsome man is enough. Nicole not even gonna do that.
But like, for example, social media etiquette is different. Like, I might see a handsome man on social media, but I'm not gonna go in your DMs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a time and a place. But I think that if a man sees me somewhere and he's like, "Oh, she might be having a bad day," I am. Don't. Like, I just feel like as a man, it's just my opinion, and it has, nothing to do with me on the panel. But I just feel like men need to regain their testicles. They need to, like, life is about rejection. Life is about you win some, you lose some. Like, you might have approached her today and she was like, "Fuck nigga, get out my," you know what I'm saying? That's, a little rough. But that's what it's about. Like, I want you to go against whatever you scared of. You know what I'm saying? You might not have on the right shoes, but it's like you get cussed out any other time for nothing.
Who says that's what you want to go through every day? Like, just
But why are y'all
It's the leg of the leg.
every day though? Do you see someone every day that?
Yes.
That's another
That
thing.
could
You
be
see
it.
someone.
Yeah.
You see someone
Everywhere I go, there are
Everywhere.
beautiful women all over the world that if I see them, I'm going to approach them because I'm just that dude. But
Right.
there's also this, what we're talking about right now is, it's a reason why most women are alone and ain't got no man even looking towards them at all. And women have this ego about, oh, it's this way, men are supposed to be this way. You're a hunter. You're supposed to pursue me. Y'all ass is gonna die alone. This is something that when Kevin first started talking about this,
Are you talking about Samuels?
yes,
my
when
frat
he
brother,
started
by the
talking
way.
about this,
I shudder at the
when
thought.
he started talking about this, he was saying things that I thought was egregious and outrageous, and I was like, that's not true. Women aren't gonna get a dog and die alone. You go on the internet, what you see right now, every chick got a dog, and they're alone, and they're complaining about why won't men approach me. When you realize, like, listen, we live in a world where you have equal access to do whatever you want. And if you're not going to decide to see a man that aligns with you, you understand that y'all have the same values, and you don't open yourself up to that man, he may go, why would I want a person who's afraid to come up and talk to me and create a relationship?
I think a lot of women gonna die alone because niggas is
He
fucking
what?
niggas.
He doesn't align with me if you don't come up and talk. I would.
Yes, that wouldn't align.
Yeah, he
would
would.
just-
So if I had to go up and talk to a man and to pursue a man and
Yeah.
try to engage with him and get his phone number, do all that crazy stuff that I don't think women should be doing, that man does not align with me because that man is not the type of man that I would want to be.
Yeah.
I am not.
Alignment,
But since you
alignment
brought up the
happens.
prophet-
Hold on. Alignment happens
Mm-hmm.
when two people are on the same page after they understand each other, is when alignment truly starts. But if there's no opportunity for that conversation to happen, then that means alignment can never happen. But if you have the ability to approach him, maybe you see him before he sees you. Maybe there's more opportunity for you to go and approach him. To just say, oh, well, a man is supposed to do it, that's telling everybody out there in the world, ladies, sit back, don't get chose, sit back, wait. Your man is gonna come knock on your door. And how many women are sitting there waiting on
My spirit
DoorDash?
is turning because you brought up the prophet Kevin Samuels, so I want to bring up the prophetess Kaya. Who gonna be the boys? Who is gonna be the boys? And on top of that, like then we just start bringing. We need to just bring back in, the rating system. So if you're 10, you should expect for men to come and approach you. If you are, you know what I'm saying, if you are 450, you 5'2", you might have to put a little work in. You might have to put a little elbow grease in. That is the unfortunate truth of life. But just in general, you know what I'm saying? A man should, in my opinion, approach a woman. But also, we do have to understand that a lot of men don't know how to read the room. Like a lot of people don't know how to read the room.
Yes.
So you should be able to go into a room, know how you look, know how you smell, and know what you can attract. And then you should be able to look at the woman across the room because, if you're an attractive man, a booger wolf might come up to me, right, and try to approach me, and I'm oh my God, I don't have a phone. I live in the woods. There's no way to
That's
contact
an
me.
ignorant person.
But if a man looks good, smells good, I'm going to bat an eye, wink, you know what I'm saying? So you have to know what you can attract. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when all those things are aligned, yes, you need to come and talk to me because again, I'm the good thing. Like men are not the prize to me. They're just not ever going to be the prize to me. I don't care.
That is such a sad,
they're just not the prize.
thing that
Is a
people just
man a
walk
good
around in the
man?
world like a man won't be
Yeah.
a prize. Like it's non-logical, it's nonsensical that a man can't be the prize.
But why
Both
do you
can
want
be
to
the
be a
prize.
prize?
What do you mean? I created life out of nothingness and now
Where you gonna
created a
shoot it?
spectrum.
Where you gonna shoot it? Where you
Where
gonna
I'ma
shoot
shoot what?
the life that's in your nuts? Where are
Yeah.
you gonna shoot it?
I'm gonna shoot it in tissue. I'm not gonna give it to y'all.
But it won't be life. You need a woman to shoot. You need to shoot
I don't
that
care
shit.
about the
you
life.
need a club to shoot it
Listen,
in.
I don't care about the life. The life part is like
nigga
you're
said I'm
talking
gonna shoot it
about
in tissue.
a story that doesn't align with men who have put ourselves together. We understand what we're looking for. We understand what we're in alignment with. And the woman that we're in alignment with, she holds the same value of she has value. I have value.
You
She
do.
just happened to pursue me with her value, and I pursued her back.
But a
with
man
mine.
can be a catch to me, but a prize.
Do I think a man can be a prize? Yes. Do I think a man is the prize? No. I think a man absolutely has the ability to be a commodity in a relationship, to be a very important part of the relationship, to add value to the relationship. But I will say, I want to go back to your point, Sam. We were talking about, you align afterwards, which I do think that is mostly true, right?
Yeah.
That you don't know how much. There's 3 C's, right? The life coach in me, the 3 C's that you need for a productive relationship: chemistry, compatibility, and shared core values.
Okay.
If you do not have that, you're not gonna have a healthy relationship. Now, here's my thing though. We can say I did sales.
Mhm.
First
Mhm,
job out of
mhm,
college,
mhm.
door to door.
Okay.
So you have to learn the prototype of people. There's only about 5 people in the world.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
we all look different. We got different names, but there's only about 5 of us.
Yeah.
Okay, based on meeting somebody, right? Pretty early, what the archetype is for that particular person.
Yes.
So when I say that I don't align with a man that's not gonna walk up to me and talk to me and engage, again, I don't mind throwing them cues out.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna actually initiate the conversation. that is a factor in showing me that me and this man don't align, because that is not the archetype of man that I would want to deal with.
Understood.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is not it.
But you're basing that off of an assumption before you ever met him, which that's why most women are single, is because they live off of assumptions, not off the reality of what is actually happening in life. So I think the rhetoric that y'all are saying is so disproportional
I want to challenge
to
that.
what reality is, because you have to find a way to engage with people that you may potentially align with, but putting silly things like, well, you should do it or we should do it and I should, that's just a level of unawareness on a level that this is why the world looks the way that it's looked, because we're not having a real conversation.
Yeah.
If you see a man that
But when
you're
did y'all
attracted
stop doing
to,
it?
'Cause
what?
my whole thing
When did y'all
was-
stop doing it? Because
Right.
this is my question to men that I be having is, like, this is a man's world.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 how the shit go, right?
It's a song.
And then all of a sudden, it was beautiful for it to be a man's world. Now it's like, oh, it's a man's world. I gotta go approach him. Oh my god, I gotta pay bills. I gotta do.
No, we're not
But
saying
But,
that.
but you're not saying that in this moment. But in totality, that's all I hear is niggas whining.
No, I'm
If
talking
you want
like
me to bend you over, just say
I'm
that.
talking like
Just
a
say.
mature, responsible adult. I'm an adult. I can
Mhm.
communicate. You're an adult. You can communicate.
So in 1955 or whenever, let me not even do 1973,
Yeah.
in 1984, in when life was simple, when we were a proper country,
I got you.
right?
84 was the
Everything
crack
flowed.
epidemic.
Everything flowed a particular way. What's this nuance that I'm missing as a woman when niggas decided that they wanted to be baddies and they decided that they didn't want to pursue women and they decided that I am a prize too. I just want to know what that shift was, when it happened.
You know what
and
it was?
is.
I'll tell you.
What?
It was when women started becoming whores.
They was always whores.
No, no,
They was
no.
always whores.
No, no, no.
I venture to say
No.
our grandmammies
No.
was whores. And that's why a lot of y'all
There
great
was a
uncles
shift.
is not even related
There was
to
a
y'all.
shift. If you look around,
They were
women
quiet
became
whores.
whores.
Women knew
I
how to
don't-
whore appropriately. There's an appropriate way to whore.
And now they're
quietly,
whoring in what way?
loudly.
And why would a man want to approach a whore loudly?
You don't, but see, like you said, you just met me. You don't even know what type of whore. You
But
don't even
sometimes
know if
I
I'm a
can
whore.
look at her and be like, that's a whore.
Okay.
There's no.
But so this is my thing. You want to read the room when it's whores in the room, but when it's women who, because at the end of the day too, the truth of the matter is when I paint a picture for you, right?
Yeah.
And there's sweet Carolyn in the room, right?
Yeah.
And Carolyn's 5'7". She's shaped like an iPhone,
Okay.
and you know her wig is tilted backwards. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about she gonna love you.
Yeah.
She gonna cook your meal. She gonna this, that, and the third. Y'all don't be wanting that. And women is vice versa. We don't want Harold, you know what I'm saying, who's shaped like dirty laundry.
Yeah.
We don't want Harold, you know what I'm saying, that still got that earpiece in his ear walking around talking to people. We don't want that. People don't want what
That
wants
nigga got a
them.
job
People want what
and
they
he
want.
don't cheat.
People want Chris
While he's
Brown, Tyrese. You don't want what you're supposed to have. You want something above what you're supposed to have. That's all I'm saying.
I got your point.
Yeah,
I
okay.
just
So
still
what's
look
the
at
difference?
the strategy and the nuance as a systematic problem that we're in, and no one will address it. Everybody talks about it in this very like, let's not really touch the real issue. The issue is there is a problem with women who have completely devalued themselves because of money.
I think niggas
Men-
start wearing dress.
That's
Niggas
true.
start
No,
wearing
but
Chelsea
when
boots,
men-
and everything changed.
When men have put themselves together and start to walk a particular type of path in life, we don't want that problematic type situation. We want women who are mature enough to say, hey, I see a man that I'm attracted to. I'm just going to go and approach that man and start to pursue, and then we'll pick it up.
Never stop. Men approaching women never.
Never stop.
It never.
I ain't never had no woman problem.
It's never been. We're not saying that
Uh-huh.
like, we should switch roles. It
Yeah.
should be y'all turn to talk to us. Nobody said that shit. We're just saying.
Y'all be
Nah, ain't no y'all be shit.
y'all don't be giving that.
Nah. Hell fucking no.
Yeah.
We literally what we are saying is that if you happen to be out anywhere and you see someone you might be interested in, it is nothing wrong with
Yes.
that stuff.
So
we
what
are
is-
not saying
So
like
what is wrong with
let-
the cues? Okay, like I said, what is wrong
There's
with
nothing wrong with the cues.
Yeah, we pick up on the
But so
cues.
let me ask you a real adult, mature question. I'm a woman, right? I'm single. what should I be looking for? Because the problem is a lot of times when we approach niggas, they do us dirty. I'm talking about
Because you picked the wrong niggas.
But that's what I'm saying. Because we're approaching a lot of times, we end up getting did dirty because we're approaching. So that's what pushes women to not want to approach. That's why we wait for y'all to approach us. So what should we be looking for
So I have a
when
question.
we're
I have a
approaching?
question.
Go
I'm
ahead.
asking that question. So your ratio to men actually approaching you, you get done better?
Well, I don't approach. So I can't give you, I cannot, but in general, I'm talking about lonely bitches that I know, people that I know that
So for
struggle
all
with.
them bitches,
Yeah.
for all them bitches.
So
Y'all
most
get
of the
done
time,
better?
when women call, when I'm talking to women and they like, yeah, I was out, girl, and I seen this nigga, I rolled up on him and da-da-da-da. Yes, because relationships and dating is a game until it's not. Right? So we playing the game.
Right.
So it's power dynamics. Who got the power? Who giving the power, right? So when you approach a nigga, a lot of times, if he's a shiesty nigga, and you're not gonna know, right? So that's what I'm saying. What as a woman, I'm a little Tweety bird. I don't know. And I want to approach a man. What should I be looking? Should I look in his eyes and see if he's looking in my eyes?
But my
Should I?
thing is
What should I look for?
But my thing is that if you are a 35, 40-year-old woman and you are not married and you don't have nobody and you went through your life and you've only approached set amount of guys and you've been approached by set amount of guys, you still single. You still single. So
The logic is not
the logic
logicking.
is not there because like you're still single.
Yeah.
Whether you going to approach them, whether you hitting them up in the DM, whether you waiting, then if niggas ain't shit, then niggas ain't shit. Then at the end of the day.
Well,
if you are. I don't think there's anything to specifically look for. Just like there's nothing I can specifically look for if I'm shooting my shot. We're all still shooting our shots. We're all still trying to roll the dice and figure out if this person is good for me. I don't know you from Adam in the bar. You don't know me from fucking Adam. Right? So I can't give you what to look for and how should he dress and.
Okay,
you know what I
okay.
mean?
So let me ask this. As we get past the introduction phase and we've now moved on to the getting to know each other / talking phase, by a show of signs, as it is widely accepted for a woman to withhold sex during the incipient stages of their relationship, should it also be accepted that men withhold financial provision, aka tricking, until they are in a serious, committed relationship with that woman? By a show of signs.
I'm on the fence too. But
Yeah.
I'm going with no. I have
I say no because these niggas ain't really spending to begin with.
Not on
Ever
you,
since,
but they
well, no,
spending.
niggas spend on me. I don't let me look in the
So
camera. I don't have
say
these
it.
problems.
So say it. Don't say it like that.
But I'm keeping it above.
Do spend it.
Because I'm saying it to say that now that we've got into this new time period, now you men want to have full on debates about $40 dates, right? Whereas it used to
Ain't
be
no date $40.
if you
I take my girl out.
No
if I
date.
go out by myself, that meal is $17. If I go out with my girl, it is $100.
Somehow.
what's the key word?
Subway.
What's the key
Somehow.
word? Your girl.
No. It don't
So-
matter. Any date with a chick
Yeah.
is gonna cost you $100. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm okay with a $16 meal.
But even if the date is $100, let's say the date is $100,
100
right?
plus.
Okay, that's an investment for the future. But anyways, that's just me.
What
But
is
what
one
I'm saying
investment
is, it used to be a time where, because before, let's keep it a buck, because I like history. So in history, you had to go bring a bitch some goats, some camels to her daddy's house. You had to really spend some money.
And she was also
A
washing,
virgin.
cooking, cleaning, a virgin.
Hold on, was Mary a virgin?
Shit, I don't know. We talking.
Wait a minute.
I'm not Christian. You don't even
What?
believe
Yeah, I
in
am. I do. And Joseph was what? A stepdaddy.
And I ain't
Niggas
Joseph.
don't want to be stepdaddies. But listen, but my point is, now we
If I was
used to have
guaranteed
these
to have a
arguments.
Jesus shit, I might take that up.
You'll never know who
what I'm
it's gonna be. It could be a Barack Obama. He had a stepdaddy. You don't know. But I'm just saying we didn't even used to have these conversations. When I was in high school, 2008, and this is why I blame y'all niggas for this type of stuff. Because back in 2008 to 2010, you couldn't even get a nigga to fully take you on a date. It depends on how you look. You had the Cheesecake Factory if you was fine. If you was mid-tier, you going to TGI Fridays. If you was ugly, you just going to his homeboy house, or you just gonna fuck in the car. It is my heart's desire for women to stop fucking. I think that women
To
should
what?
to stop fucking. That's my heart's desire. But
What do you mean stop fucking?
stop
Exactly.
fucking. Like not even just random men,
Like
just
in the pursuit of a relationship?
just However you want to phrase it, stop fucking.
So
Get to know somebody
okay.
truly and get to know their character.
Okay.
That's my
Hear
opinion,
me out.
right?
Hear me
But
out.
I understand that people got needs.
Okay.
So they need to fuck, right?
So let me-
Okay, so women have come up with the idea of, okay, let me make a man invest some money. Let me make a man invest some money
My first
so
date
I don't
was a
just leave
Cheesecake
with a wet
Factory.
coochie. And I think that's where the whole transactional shit came from, because it's like, well, at the end of the day, my risk is, because to y'all, sex is just sex. To us, or to me,
That's not
sex,
true. That's not true.
okay.
That's not true.
Yeah,
But to me, sex means a little bit more. That's why I say, if you're not fucking somebody,
To the average.
To the average.
I pick
if
up.
you're not fucking somebody and it ends, whoop-de-doo, right? But once I done gave you some of this coochie, it's not just gonna end that way,
I agree.
right? So that's my point.
My thing is the ball is always in your court. That's what I'm saying. Like the ball is always in your court. The pussy's yours.
Right, it
Right.
is.
So you agree that so women hold the key to sex, men hold the key to relationships.
Correct.
Right. Okay. So like you just said, if y'all stop fucking, we're gonna have to fold to whatever y'all want us to do to eventually get the pussy.
Correct.
So that's on
Or-
you.
But if we let niggas
No,
trick
no.
us out of our
Or-
position,
No,
and try to
at that point, no, hold on.
listen,
Hold on real quick.
I
At
wish that I would have left women in charge. But for some reason, God was like, oh, they got penises. They need to have. So that's how I look at it.
I don't believe women should be in charge. But I don't think women have the leadership skills innately to be, when we say in charge. Now, if we're looking at the dynamic of the household, right, we're going to always say men are the head, women are the neck, right? Because the head don't move if the neck don't swivel at the end of the day. So I think men hold that dynamic of that gathering, that creating the environment, that creating the provision, that creating the safety that can have women become, or not become, because I think we're all feminine, but, express that femininity, express that softness, express that nurturing nature, so on and so forth. So I absolutely believe that men are the people. I don't believe women should lead, because if we're going back to biblically, I mean,
I don't believe it
Eve
either.
ate
But this is
one
what I told the
point,
nigga the other day.
So-
James Evans ain't never leave his household. So I don't want to hear no nigga whine to me
Who's that?
about James Evans, Good Times, You Never Seen
Oh.
Good.
Nigga,
I
that
don't-
was in the fucking 60s.
Okay,
The nigga had the ability
my
to
point.
work. You gotta
But-
remember, hold on.
But if
You
a
gotta-
nigga want to leave, he want to leave.
No,
You
that's
can
not
go
true.
ahead. Go
That
ahead.
is not true. And I say this,
Go ahead.
you gotta remember, when not a nigga, I'm not gonna say that.
A good
A
man.
male,
Mhm.
a good man,
Mhm.
right, wants to be provision, wants to provide, wants to protect, right?
Mhm.
I don't want my girl to work if I could take care of all of it myself. I don't want my girl to work.
Mhm.
I want to be that provider. But the day and age in which we live in does not allow that to happen. Right? That doesn't make a man sassy. That doesn't make a woman more masculine. Right? For her to be able to say, hey, listen, we don't got 100% right now, but I got 40. I got 30. Right? Or I got 70. Right? At the end of the day, that 100% does not mean that man is deficient in his ability to provide, protect.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a very mature, grown-up, adult way to think about it. How we're talking about it right now is so nuanced, and it is the problem that this keeps creating the problem that we're in, because we're talking about it in a way where it's not nuanced like how you're describing.
But we have to stop bringing up the days of old to
I don't-
compare it to what we think it should be today.
I
We
don't
have to stop
disagree.
saying like, well, back in the '60s, okay,
This what
granddad was
happened.
also knocking grandma's head between the fucking washing.
Yeah.
So we can't.
But the
Well,
new,
yeah.
but the new one,
Yeah.
Like, let's bring
But
it
the-
up.
Guess what?
He
They
also had
they
a
still
family.
knocking the head
Yeah.
between the
But
washing
the
and drying. So,
nuance
like, that hasn't
is-
changed.
I think the
I think
nuance
it's
is
changed.
also
I
that
think
men
it's
can be very manipulative.
Yeah, it's a little change.
But but the nuance is also
I
that
slapped
men
my
can
girl
be
around in at
manipulative.
least 2 weeks. No, I'm
But
just joking.
because a
I'm
lot
just
of
joking.
people have
I'm
this
sorry.
concept that
was
men
bad.
are stupid and men don't understand their emotions, and men are way smarter than people give them credit for, and men are very manipulative. And if a man can get the same product for cheaper, he will. So that's why I say what I say in terms of not having sex and all of these different things. That's why I say in terms of approaching, because heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? And so I am a woman of the belief I want a man to be a leader, right? So to your point, I would never be somebody who says that every man should pay all the bills, because it's just not economically, it doesn't make sense. That's not where we are. However, like how you said, as a good man, I want to take care of my wife or my girlfriend. I want to provide. I want to do that. You gotta want that. And then if your money matches the want, you'll do it. My thing is, it's a lot of niggas that if they can get premium gas at regular price, that's what they're gonna do. So it's just like when a nigga tells a woman, oh, you know, we can have sex on the first night, we grown. But then if you ask that same man, what's the ratio of bitches that you would actually wife, that you fuck on the first night, they're like, oh, yeah, because she might do that shit with every nigga. So why would you then tell a woman?
Manipulate.
Exactly. So when I say what I'm saying, like you said, we have, you know, we keep the coochie, the sex or whatever, and men have the relationship. Unfortunately, society has made it to where women find value in being chosen and being a girlfriend or a wife. And men get to dangle that shit, right? So all of that comes into play. So ultimately, still, the man is in control.
And this is why I teach women that you need to love yourself.
Yeah.
All right, as we segue to the next topic, one of our amazing followers submitted a viral video and she would like our take on it. So let's take a look.
I'm sitting here sick and worried. And this man is sitting in this car.
Oh, okay, I did see this. I ain't watched all of it.
Really?
Chilling. Yeah.
Really?
Get his alone time.
Really? Seriously? Seriously?
This is somebody.
Why are you sleeping in the car?
Seriously?
Why are you sleeping in the car?
But this is what I'm talking about, insufferable. A lot of people are single because they're insufferable.
So why wouldn't you come inside? Is your life that terrible that you need to be in the car? Is your life like that difficult? Why don't you come inside? For an hour you've been out here? You've been out here for an hour?
It looks like it. I just need to rest.
Do you want me to bring you something?
Peace and quiet.
Come inside, baby.
No.
Come on.
No. Just close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
No.
Did you just lock the door? Open the door.
In her mind.
Open the door.
When she started, I seen 10 seconds of it and I turned it off when I first seen it. Because when I seen her start to complain I already knew.
So now that y'all seen the video, here's the next question. By a show of signs, do you think it is the woman's job to be a man's peace while in a relationship?
I'm like, yes.
Yeah, that's like a.
Yeah, that's a hard.
I'm gonna say no.
You say why the fuck?
Yeah,
Why not?
definitely.
So
Yes.
why wouldn't you want to fucking do that? Like,
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure
If
you're
we're
gonna
saying
get
in
me
a
a fuck.
relationship, okay.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
we're saying in a relationship.
So in a relationship, yeah, why not?
Because then I'm gonna look at Sam and say, why can't he
Oh,
provide his own peace? Why doesn't he
Yeah,
have to come to the
that's
table with
the
his
kind of
own
argument.
But you're gonna give me as your.
So it looks like China has a difference of opinion. So, this is the hot seat. Welcome to the hot seat, China. You will now have 60 seconds to defend your case on why you think it is not a woman's job to be a man's peace. Let's see if you got what it takes to win over the minds of the rest of the panel, or if you're just gonna remain stranded on that island all by yourself. This is the hot seat, and your 60 seconds starts now.
So I think no, but I say that because I feel like as a woman, my job is not to disturb his peace. I think that I can bring him peace, but I feel like if he already don't got peace, you know what I'm saying? If that's hard for him to achieve on his own, it would be hard for me to bring that. Like, I just feel like from watching that clip, when I first seen it, I didn't really even want to watch it because I already knew what it was. Because a lot of people get married to people that they don't like, and they get married because it's on their checklist, their bucket list, or you have this, but I don't like you like that. Like when you like somebody, you like being around them. You be on the phone with them on the way home, going to the home to be with them on the way there, and then you just want to spend time with them. You want to be in their skin. Like when you are bogged down by a whole bunch of stuff, to me, it's like some ain't connected. So I feel like, no, I don't think it's a man's responsibility. Just like he was saying, like you should love yourself. Like I don't think nobody should complete you, so to speak. Like you should have your own and they add to it. So I think she should add the peace. When you come around, she should bring her own peace, and that peace, you know, pushes off on you. But a miserable nigga is just a miserable nigga. Like, I'm not in agreement to, she need to, you know.
So can you say that a woman has grown into being miserable, and at that point, should the man then leave when he's at a discomfort, or would you say that, you know, he didn't have peace to begin with?
I think that people are wired the way they wired. Like, I believe in love over everything. So I believe in love over finances. Like, that's just me and my silly brain. Like, I want to be in love first. And if we ain't got the money that we want to have, we can grow there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you got the certain criteria or certain characteristics that I like, if you're hardworking, you're loyal, you're loving, like, we can get there. But I don't need a mansion in the sky. Some people need that. I don't need that to be whatever. So wherever we at, however we are, I'm going to be happy if I pick that person. I feel like most people look at marriage as a business plan, or as, you know, I'm going to have my kids with a smart girl that went to college and her family came from this and my family, and they come together and they are either miserable together and they try to make it work. Some people are comfortable in their misery. Like, he comfortable sitting in his car for an hour every day. That makes sense to him. Like, she's disrupting his peace by doing that. But to me, that's not the way I want to live. So I feel like, you know, it's a matter of what love is for you. Like, logical or heart. I'm a heart person, so.
Now that's all we have for this episode of the Let's Argue podcast. If you've made it this far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also follow us on all social media platforms. Again, we thank you from the bottom of our heart. This is the Let's Argue podcast.